themselves and their OnlyFans saying that they're at P. Diddy parties, and
That's insane.
It's not surprised, I guess. But yeah, 120 alleged victims have come forward, and we're going to kind of watch through what this man has to say about it, because he's out to get them.
And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates.
They coming for everybody, Dane.
Kenny, this is our time to shine. All of Hollywood's getting locked up, dude. We can be the new movie stars.
Yeah, boy.
Yes. Oh, let's go. All of Hollywood's going down.
God, there's so many people that they've just anybody that's appeared, like Jay-Z. I think they had something like, he apparently they say that he's lost like 3.5 million followers since this all happened, and like no one's seen him. He's like, wow. I think like they had like a quote from him that's like that he didn't go to the Diddy parties, he belonged in them, or something like that.
Right.
And the people were like Ashton Kutcher being in photos of like the all white party or whatever. I mean, there's even like a story of Denzel Washington going to a party and leaving early and like giving advice to I forget who it was now. I watched the video on it, but he gives advice to like, you can go to the party, just leave before it gets too wild. Which is like, if you know it's getting too wild, then
yeah. What did you see? What did you see?
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
When he says that, how true is that?
Right.
Like, everybody has, there's jokes, like Eminem's got like jabs about it in his songs. Like, 50 Cent's he's been saying it for years. It's like, it's kind of like everyone knew, but like no one, I guess, felt like they had the power to do anything about it. I don't know. It's like you got all the elite that are doing this stuff, and everyone's just like, yeah. I'm telling you, it's the chink in the armors. It's happened. It's all falling apart now. I hope so. Jeez.
I hope so too.
Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
They're all individual cases.
120 individual cases, bro. Oh,
it's not just
gosh.
one big, like, massive case. It's like each single one. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, he said that's the ones they vetted. That's like the ones that they've like been like, oh yeah, we got something. We have enough. Let's do it.
Exactly. And I imagine they're going to continue following up with the rest of those and just see how much more they can get.
Like a question I see like come up quite often is like, people being like, all of a sudden, there's all these people, why haven't they said something before? No. Well, it's like, take whoever your favorite actor is or your favorite songwriter or whatever, and then somebody comes and is like, hey, that person drugged me at a party and did things to me. You would look at him and be like, shut up. No.
Right.
You wouldn't believe them. And then even if you did believe them, the people of like the majority of people, unfortunately, when it comes to things that they like, will defend it without any real critical thought. Like, oh my God, no! I mean, there's a lot of celebrities that have done bad things that people just they just like sweep under the rug. They don't care, and it's like proven stuff like that's out there, and everybody's like, whatever. I like his movies,
but I like his movies or his songs. Yeah, like crazy, man. So
it's definitely like that's what's important that this stuff is going to court. Like if it was just social media and people were just like speaking out, like this happened. Then that'd be like a lot more backlash. But now if there's people coming out because of what's happened and they're going to a law firm so that they can go to court where it needs to be proven with evidence that's not just subject to the population and like popular opinion, it's far, far more powerful. And they're going to keep coming for sure.
And not only that, but like with the allegations, like with P. Diddy, talking about people being threatened and paid off. Like if I was an individual without a big group coming forward, man, I'd be scared for my life. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah.
Really, I'm kind of insignificant compared to all that money and that, level of fame and stuff. So, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, imagine being a Boeing whistleblower. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine doing that. And then, do you feel safe? Do you feel like you can talk about it? Do you feel like you can say what you saw and share your story? And like as this is hitting, I mean, it's already happening. We're already seeing the effects of like how massive it is. Like I was talking about, like people that have just been associated with them, their reputations are already damaged. And the more this goes, it's just going to continue. And like I said, that popularity armor is just going to continue to be shattered, and it's going to hopefully, in like a good moral world, things will change, and these people that don't deserve our admiration, they're in jail. We don't care about them anymore. That'd be great. But I do wonder, like 20 years from now, when I'm like almost 60 years old, if I look back and go, I'm just like depressed over like, my God, all this came out and still nobody cares.
Oh my God.
How?
What if it's the Gypsy Rose Blanchard thing all over again? It's like P. Diddy's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm changed.
I'm having a baby.
Yeah.
You talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred. It's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
Wow.
Bruh.
9 years old.
If that's true, he doesn't need to even. We can just get rid of him. That's
It's despicable.
little humans that don't even have a concept of like what is that even is. It's like throw them out. Throw them out.
Wow.
Well, after we burn everybody else to the ground, then throw them out.
Yeah. Then throw them out.
25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of.
All right, so 25 of the 120, which the ones that they have selected, gone through all their cases, were underage. And then at the time, too, because this isn't like something that happened recently. This is like decades long.
Yeah. 20 years in the making here.
Yeah. How old is he now? Like, what's like 40 years? Or no, 30 years? Jeez. Like, well, I don't know how old he is. But anyway, yeah, it's still a long time.
The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024.
1991. So yeah, almost 30 years. All right, actually, yeah, over 30 years. Jeez.
Wow.
Imagine, Jesus, oh my God! Imagine all the people that have like that things happened to them, and like they've just buried it down and dealt with it, and God, even like if there's so many, 3,000 is probably light numbers for how many people could come out.
Yeah, really.
Especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct, in the promise of being made a star.
So he goes on to say, talk about kind of like when some of these things happen. And one of them he talks about a little bit during all this, and I'm not going to go into it because it's actually for him doing a news thing and talk about it, it's like, whoa, can he say this? It's almost like the Justin Bieber situation all over again. We're like they're trying to get a record deal. They're trying to do something become famous and do movies or whatever. And then he's like, yeah, we can help you. Come to the studio, don't and get them away from their parents, and then the alleged abuse happens at that point. So it's like what you imagine like the scummy producer like in a movie kind of thing is like his reality apparently, allegedly.
Right.
More than 55% of the victims filed reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals.
55%, he says. They filed a police report, or they went to the hospital.
Wow.
And there's documents. He goes on to say that they're still working with people to collect all the medical history, but the fact that there's 55% of the 120 is documented that something happened to them, right? Or even the ones that went to the police,
And it still took this long.
It's and then just nothing happens, right? It's
wow.
Drug called xylazine, or trank, which, based on our research, is known as a horse tranquilizer.
So it goes on to talk about like the medical, some of the medical records.